What's good, YouTube? Looks like we got everything going. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I know I'm having a good day. Today, we're going to be building a commander deck here. Get this to focus. The commander deck is for one of my best friends named Manny. And he went through the hassle of learning how to play Magic the Gathering on Arena. And we were speaking recently and we're talking about getting a game of Commander at a local game store one of these days. And he needs a Commander deck in order for that to happen. Technically, I could let him borrow one of my Commander decks, but this seems more fun. So we have Alora Merry Thief here. And the purpose of Alora says whenever you attack, up to one target creature can't be blocked. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So what I'm planning on doing is pairing that with the Candlekeep Sage. It's a background that says when this creature enters or leaves the battlefield, you draw a card. So essentially we can play Alora, draw a card, bounce Alora back to our hand, draw a card, to play Alora, to draw a card, and so on and so forth. And we also have creatures inside the deck that have enter the battlefield abilities that trigger, so that if we want to use these creatures as a creature we bounce to back to our hand, we can. So this is a live stream right now. If you're watching this after the fact, you're more than welcome to skip through the live stream to different portions. I actually have to send the link that I'm live to the Discord. Just be aware that we do have a Discord on the channel, and you're more than welcome to join the Discord. People over there, I gotta do a better job, honestly, of talking to people on the Discord, and something that I am consciously aware of at this point in time. But the link to the Discord is in the description below, and you're more than welcome to join us here and get the message that I'm sending to everyone right now, because I am live. Let's go here. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay, so we got that. And now we're all set. So I think eventually one of these days I'm gonna start grabbing the cards and pulling cards off to the side that we're gonna use to build this deck. You know, we used to run giveaways on the channel a lot, specifically when the channel first started, and I think you gotta get back into the habit of doing the giveaways. I think the giveaways were really fun for everybody. They're fun for me too. It's just in order for me to do giveaways, I have to have a PO box to mail the cards that I'm giving away, and it's one of those things that without a PO box, it's difficult for me to give things away. So I think that once I can get the PO box situation sorted out, then we can start with the giveaways. We're doing a giveaway every single week. I think we can get back into the habit of doing that. So right now I'm considering these ninjutsu creatures. Just because we are going to have unblockable creatures. The question is, where are my ninjutsu creatures? That's the question. If I can find out where my ninjutsu creatures are, then all of this would make a lot more sense. Let's see. So right now it's just a matter of looking for creatures with enter the battlefield abilities. This is a cool ninjutsu creature, but I think I want to hold on to this one. What's that whale do? When enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1. No. Interesting. Blur. Did we play some of these dragons? Because technically this young blue dragon right here, just you pay 2 mana, you can scry 1, draw a card, and then you can get a 3/3 flyer out of it for 5. But then technically you could return this back to your hand with Alora and then cast a spell again to draw 2. The thought. This Master Thief. You control target artifact for as long as you control Master Thief. That seems kind of intense. This is a 4 mana 2/2. But Alora is a merry thief. I think that this just makes sense. It's cool. We'll play that. This would be kind of cool. Portal Mage. When Portal Mage enters the battlefield during the declare attacker step, you may reselect which player or planeswalker target attacker creature is attacking. So what if I was able to bring this back to my hand? Potentially. And then you could hold that up for mana, and then just every single combat, you could just keep playing the Portal Mage and just keep declaring attackers and selecting the blockers, essentially. Or selecting the attackers. I think that sounds cool. This is going to be kind of like a control deck. I want this to be very controlly. We'll play that mystery key. This Aqueous form, I mean, this gives unblockable. We kind of already have unblockable inside the deck. So, this Octo Prophet is just more scry. We'll play that. Two mana, Surveil 1. I mean, it would be cool if I would do that. Hope. It sounds like that makes 100% sense. But I think, I think this commander deck I'm building right now, I'm building for one of my best friends. And he's literally brand new to Magic and brand new to Commander. And I think that I want to keep it mono-colored so he doesn't have to think about his, mana. Just if it's just blue mana, that's less he has to think about, I think it makes everything much easier. So it's just creatures with like decent enter the battlefield abilities, nothing too intense. And then over time, I would imagine that he would be able to make it more effective. I mean, he's played Arena, so I know he knows how to play the game. He said he liked the color blue the most. So I think that this is definitely what he would prefer, I would imagine. And I think I also want it, you know, I think he's just, it has to be a bit challenging too, just because if it's not challenging, then I don't know if that's really fun. And I feel like I could give him like something really simple and he could just play with that, or I'd rather give him a deck that over time, once he learns how to play the game, he could get another background and swap it in here and change the deck if he wants to. Or if he wants to continue to play this, he can just continue to upgrade this so that it gets a lot better over time, you know? I feel like the potential here, it could be simple as it is right now, but in the future, this could turn into something that's really good, you know? Add a couple counter spells inside here, and now you have just a control deck, essentially. And there's also thank you for liking the video. And there's also whatchamacallit? I forget what I was gonna say, honestly. Story of my life. Hold up. I forgot to add the chat, guys. I don't know if you want to play that card. You know, I always wanted to build, yeah. Different players are simplicity. Some players would consider just a bunch of 2-card infinite combos. Very simple. Yeah. I think when you put it that way, Hope, I think it's... I think for him to learn the game, he has to play through all the different phases of the game. So I think like, while putting like a combo inside here and having being a combo deck would be, yeah, that is very simple because it's just one card and then one card and you just win. I think I want this to be like school. But if you have any ideas, you're more than welcome to share them. We'll play that. Actually, I'm gonna pick, I got a different one that I can grab. Curse of the Swine. Oh, I got you, Hope. I completely understand. I don't know what the win condition is. Control? Just control the game and grind the game out and just win via combat damage? Because I guess I can show you this just so that... Oh, I gotta play that, actually. I'll play that. Alright, look. Stay. So, what we got right now is... Yeah, unblockable creatures. I can put some artifacts inside here that really buff our commander's power or other creatures' power. The blue dragons. That's true. I could throw in some blue dragons. I definitely have some blue dragons that I could add to this. But let's get... I mean, we have unblockable technically in the command zone, or we could pay mana to put Alora on the battlefield to give our big creatures unblockable, so maybe ways to buff our creatures intensely and then just attack with just a really big creature and protect it with counter spells. So we have the point of this deck are cards. Obviously, we saw the ones that have focus on drawing before. We have the Frost Trickster, which enters the battlefield, tap target creature opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. We have a Monarch card inside here. I think that would be pretty cool. Can counter spell, Baron. Another thing, this says return creature to its owner's hand. So we're definitely going to be playing Baron. If I can get this to the Snake Rogue. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. So we have a Roaming, Ghostlight, Air Cult, Elemental, Pickpocket. So we want to add cards like this that just return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Return one target creature to its owner's hand, return to its owner's hand, return to its owner's hand, and then tap. So we're just... I would want him to be able to realize while he's playing in the game on his own that he could play this to tap something down essentially, and so it doesn't untap. And then if the Seer's, the Cloak of the Bat is in play, we could equip this to give him haste. We attack with the Trickster, trigger Alora, give it unblockable, and then essentially just choose this, goes back to my hand, opponent passes, I pass, the opponent can't untap with the creature, they play it back to me, I play this again, now it's tapped down again and it can't untap, and just so on and so forth. That's kind of the way I would want the deck to work. An unsummon for Grins? Yeah, definitely. You need a lot of cards that play like unsummon actually, just to have the ability. Let's see what we can find. See? That would be funny. I kind of like this card. So I want there to be counter spells, but I also want it to do something other than just countering a spell. You know? Just so that he knows how to hold up mana to play counters and at the same time have the ability to do something else with it if he needs to. Oh. Brainstorm is good. Like, because this is a creature deck, like, I would rather have a creature that enters the battlefield and scries than play spells. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Target creature can't be blocked. Okay. Recalibrate. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Is Cunning Evasion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, where it's like just the scry, like this card's just say like scry 1. You know, I feel like that's just very simple. Cunning Evasion says whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. That actually sounds really intense inside this deck, because then technically that acts like Alora without Alora really being on the battlefield. That's a good one. We have Dream Fracture. Dream Fracture counter target spells, controller draws a card, then we draw a card. Thank you, Hope. Guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you taking your time to be here, and I want to say thank you to the lurkers for lurking and just hanging out and being here. Guys, we're really going to get back into the... Thank you for liking the video. I saw that. I really got to get back into doing the giveaways, guys. You know, if I'm being honest, that we have Dream Fracture here with Scry's 1 when we counter a spell, and then this will draw us a card when we counter a spell. And I think that I don't want to... I would rather him have those cards as opposed to just a regular counter spell. We have Frogify over here, which can turn a creature into a frog. Yeah, thank you for liking the video. I just saw that. But yeah, so we're gonna get back into doing the giveaways. You know, if I'm being honest, the last go around for in order for me to do the giveaways, I have to have a PO box. So I have an address. But the PO box costs like more than $50. And I was in a position where I either had to decide to buy the precons to make the videos for the precons, or I could have used that same money to buy the PO box. And I decided to go with making the content, and I used $60 to buy the precons so that I can make videos. And once that situation is taken care of and I can go back and pay the money for the PO box, then we can start the giveaways again. So I apologize for not being able to upload the giveaways like we have been when since the channel started, really. We were doing stuff like that. So just want everyone to keep that in mind. We will get back to the normal routine will be established at some point. What's up, Will? I can't say yet how strong this is gonna be. I guess a little bit better than a precon, we'll say. Like imagine playing a focused precon. That's what I think would be good. A good thing to say, I would imagine. We have a Diluvian Primordial here. You know? I think Diluvian Primordial would be kind of like a bomb play. It is 7 mana, and I kind of want to keep the mana curve low so he just doesn't have dead cards in his hand, but I'll just leave this, and then we have a Horizon Scholar, which scries us 2. We'll keep that over here, just what is a Judge Tower? Alright, after this, guys, we gotta look through the artifacts. And then I have another just pile of cards over there that I could look through that I have sorted. So we may... I feel like this step through is basically just like a tutor. You know, if I put a couple good wizards inside the deck, I could essentially just draw into this, pay 2 mana, tutor for the wizard that I want, and then put it into play. I'm gonna leave this off to the side. This card may be irrelevant later. Because we got wizards inside here that scry, wizards that draw us. That sounds fun, Hope. Sounds creative. Right, Cole? That's what I'm saying. Jace. I don't know if this is really gonna help us. We do have Fall from Favor, which is going to give us the Monarch. We do have an unblockable creature, which means that we can get Monarch back really quickly. See, this is what I'm talking about. Here's the... We'll keep the Covert Tactician here just because we are going to run through the artifacts after this. And then we also have an Ninjutsu creature that returns the target creature to its owner's hand. I think this is perfect. On Sunday, had Tower with me on Sunday. Next time we're at an event. Yeah, I mean, technically, Hope, we're gonna be running events in stores here in North Jersey for the channel at local game stores. So if I ever run an event with a local game store, you're more than welcome. And really, everybody is more than welcome to join. You're all invited. We'll run like a little Commander tournament, have prizes, food and stuff. It'll be cool. Ooh, this is brutal, guys. Look at this. The footpad. When footpad comes into play, each opponent sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays 2. Dude. Oh, that's cool. I understand. There is no obligation. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, that card seems really rude. Sacrifice a permanent unless you pay 2. The footpad. Seems kind of brutal. So right now we're gonna look for our cards that give let's say Monarch. Ways to buff our creatures as well would be good. Creatures with cool ETBs would be good. This is the 2-mana ETB. That's just each player may scry 1. It's not the best card, it's not the worst card. A Meteor Golem. Destroy target non-land permanent. Eldrazi with Annihilator as a finisher. I think I have Eldrazi with Annihilator. That would be very splashy. Yeah, 7 mana seems like a lot. But if we play like blinking spells and like bouncing effects, then technically I could just like bounce this. ETB destroy something, ETB destroy something, you know? So I'll leave that over here off to the side, that's a good point. Interesting. Gain 3 life. Another Meteor Golem. There's blue cards in here for whatever reason. Trinket Mage. You know, a tutor inside the deck wouldn't be that bad. I could put a Soul Ring and you could tutor for a Soul Ring technically. Leave that over here. Yeah, I mean... There's a foil one. This one looks cool. I mean, I'm really thinking that I need more equipment. I mean, Explorer's Scope. Whenever a creature attacks with the top card of your library, if it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. You know? I don't know if that's really that good. I'll leave that there. This is a lot of mana. I like the potential here of this card. Destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponent controls. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just put that in another commander deck where I can make 5 copies of that. Yeah, right? Return target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand, the ancestral statue. This card goes infinite. A bronze walrus, ramp, and we get the scry too. Essentially. I don't think that's that bad. That's 2 birds with 1 stone. Pilgrim's Eye, technically, we could play. Just so that he can get lands over and over again on a flying creature. Not the best thing, but it accomplishes a goal. Yeah. Peace out, Cole. The video will always be up, dude. You can watch the rest another time if you want. Desolation Twin. Blackblade. Wow. It's kind of wild. It's a lot of damage. We do have a Hero's Blade here. I think we're gonna pass off the Hero's Blade. But I gotta find an English copy of the card, which I actually think I have right here. Because I know this says when a legendary creature enters the battlefield, automatically equip the Hero's Blade to it. Which would turn Alora into a 6/4 creature, which is definitely intense. 6 damage is a lot more than other damage. Than 3. Okay. Did I look at these cards yet? No, I didn't. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. This seems kinda whack. Here's a Soul Ring. Yeah, I'll grab that copy in a second. The Artisan of Kozilek. When you cast a spell, you may return target creature from the battlefield. Mono blue, how often are you able to reanimate things? And I think that being able to use this to reanimate, and it acts like a way to just kind of end the game. I think that this is going to be the... I think this is just cool. Like, if I saw that, I would be like, yo. So we'll give the yeah. We'll say the Black Blade is perfect, just because this is gonna buff whatever creature is attacking for unblockable. It's only 3 to equip Alora, 7 to equip to another creature, but it's for Alora. Let me go find that copy of should be right here. I know I had a copy of that card in Rogue Rack. Where's the... I'll take the Japanese... There it is. I gotta update this deck on the Tapped Out website. I made a lot of changes. There it is. I know what Hero's Blade does, so I will hold on to the Japanese copy of Hero's Blade, and there's that. So like I was saying earlier, for people who don't know, a Hero's Blade, whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. So it's gonna be good with our commander. So if you have that, I think we have a decent amount of cards here. Honestly, like, I think we need just a little bit more of, let me just grab all these cards. Okay. All right, that just happened. So now, we're gonna look for some blue cards in this pile of cards that I have over here. I might have some equipment over here too that would actually work better than what I have potentially. And I know I got some more ninjutsu creatures. Oh, I'm gonna end up making a lot of cuts. We got a network disruptor here, which taps a permanent down. I kind of like that. It's a flying creature. Yo, what about this? Whenever this creature mutates, draw a card. I mean, technically I could attack with this creature, bounce it back to my hand, mutate onto something else, and just keep mutating onto things and drawing cards. I just wish this mutate cost wasn't 4. 4 mana, draw 1. Seems kind of intense. So we'll take this one. Foretelling cards can, from your hand, cost 1 less. We're not foretelling. Moon Circuit Hacker. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But the Moon Circuit Hacker, combat damage, you draw a card. I think it's decent. Because technically with the ninjutsu creatures, if I really think about it, technically we can attack with this, give something else unblockable, bounce that to our hand, and then ninjutsu on another creature to bounce 2 creatures back to our hand to then cast again. I never even thought about that until now. Yeah. I think this one looks amazing. Dreamscape Artist is such a good card. I don't think I'm gonna play it just because we're drawing. We should be drawing a lot, so I don't think it really matters. Oh, wow. What do you think? I think this is kind of, it's a lot of mana. But I could essentially pay 5 to flash this in, to exile Alora, have Laura leave the battlefield, draw a card off of the Candlekeep Saga, then at the end of the turn, we draw another card. So this is potentially... Is this a legendary enchantment? Oh, so I could even use this to protect the Candlekeep Saga. If I need to. This could protect the Saga, and this could protect my commander for 5 mana. I kind of really like this card. Let's go. I mean, and then potentially draw 5 mana, draw 2. The body is definitely costing a lot, but we want creatures. And then technically, like, because the thing is, like, if this stays on the battlefield, the next turn when I go to attack, I could essentially give this unblockable, deal 3 damage, bounce it back to my hand, and now I essentially I get like the flicker spell back to my hand. You know? It's not the most powerful thing in the world, but I think it works out really well. It's always just based on like what's happening. Turn into a pumpkin, we'll play. I think it's really just based on what happens inside the game as well. You know, because like in the middle of a 4-player game, like that little interaction may not seem that strong, but I think like when you go down and it's just 1v1 at the end of the game, like I think that little synergy there could really ruin, or how do you say, just make your chances of winning much higher. You know, this little engine that you got going. What does this do? No. I think we want the Prosperous Thief. I added that card already. Merchant Raiders. See, this is a lot of mana. Enters the battlefield, or another pirate enters the battlefield. Tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't untap. I mean, it's 4 mana, but it's still kind of like a removal spell, so I think we have to play it. I think that's all the blue cards there. No, there's a lot more. Oh wow, there's a lot more. Okay, so now we're looking at this. Kasmina's Transmutation turns something into a 1/1. What's up, Joe? The game plan is to bounce creatures back to our hand that either act as removal, like this roaming Ghostlight. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target non-spirit creature to its owner's hand, so that we can just continue to play the same spells over and over again to control the but it made me laugh. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, we're just looking to control the game, like mono blue ETB control, essentially. All right, I gotta flip this box here so that I can. Really? Alright, so I see this over here. I think I just saw a card immediately that I wanted to add. There it is. Haunted Cloak. We can equip Haunted Cloak for 1 mana and give a creature haste. I don't know if it's blinking. Alora gives our own creatures back to our hand. So return that creature to its owner's hand to be the next end step. So I think that Alora is the one that's going to be doing the blinking, and we have cards that return stuff to our hand and cards that do blink, but that's generally the I need to keep it as simple as possible, honestly. Look, and we got, I don't know how many mono blue mutate creatures there are, but we have one mutate, not the symbiote. And then we had the other one. What about this? I think this is actually really good. Counter target spell with converted mana costs 3 or less. And it has, then I can turn this into a creature. And then I could bring this back to my hand and then potentially counter another spell. I kind of like that a lot. That seems really rude. What about this? A frog, a turtle, a bird, and a shark. Sage of the Falls. Whenever Sage of the Falls, another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And the Sea Dasher. Okay. I don't know if that's enough to warrant playing, you know what I mean? To warrant playing the card, but I think this costs too much mana to draw one card. This one enters the battlefield, we create a treasure token. Kind of like just mana's ramp, I guess. Oh, the Tyrant would be disgusting. Return target creature to its owner's hand. For 5 mana, we basically have... That spirit does the same exact thing as this card. Only this gives us the ability to turn us into a 3/3. I just think returning target creature to its owner's hand is just absolutely necessary. Nah, that's not gonna work. Return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control to their owner's hands. I think I'll play that. This is very unique. Very, I think too unique or too specific, but enters the battlefield, switch target creature's power and toughness until the end of turn. You know? That seems kind of, little bit, I think, a little bit too much, I think. I'd rather just bounce something. Okay. Fathom Seer. Yeah, it would be intense. What about this Talarian Sentinel? I don't even know what layers means. Thank you, Tag. But we could pay 1 mana to discard a card. Thank you for subscribing, Tag. We can return target permanent we control to its owner's hand. You know? It's very jank, but it does... we need it to synergize. Conjure... Yeah, that card would be strong. I don't know how much Conjurer's Closet is. I think he could probably go out and purchase a copy if he wants to buy one. 'Cause I don't think I have any extra copies of that. Unsummon. Do we play Elegeth? Oh yeah, this is totally... Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully this is enough to get him to... Thank you for liking the video, guys. I just noticed that. There's a lot of scry inside the deck. Elegeth is a flying 5/6 that has flying and draws this card whenever we scry, so all the scry turns into draw. I think it just looks cool. Oh, that's not the right pile. Whoa. Wait, we still have a lot more blue cards then. Think about this. When it enters the battlefield, tap it, and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls, they don't untap. 3 mana. I think this is perfect. Yeah, that's why I want to fill the deck with just a ton of creatures. Flash, Defender, Haste, copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. Oh, but I don't know if we're really casting a lot of spells. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, it connives. You could draw us a card. Is that? And these are the green cards, so these don't belong. Thank you for liking the video. I just saw that. I think if I keep thanking people for liking the video, YouTube will just create a feature that just acknowledges that people like videos. Blink of an Eye. I have Blink of an Eye somewhere. We'll probably end up passing one at some point. Like, there's more blue cards right here. Haha, no escape. Spellkeeper, weird. Nah. Oh. That's a random 2 green cards there. Scholar of the Ages, 7 mana. Oof, 7 mana. I feel like this is only worth it if we're trying to go infinite. Ichthyomorphosis could be a removal spell. Nope. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's grab all these. See what we got. Pneumonic Deluge. Nah. Spell Pierce? Nah. See, this, maybe, this, maybe. That's already in the deck. This, definitely. When it enters the battlefield, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. It's perfect. But look, we got... I kind of like just having the bad counter spells, but at least it counters a spell and then he draws a card. So I feel like, in my mind, if I was a new player and I had this card in my hand, I would just counter or know to hold up mana so that I could essentially just draw a card and just counter anything. You play a creature, I'm just going to counter it because I just want to draw a card type of thing. And I think this would incentivize... I feel like having draw a card on a counter spell incentivizes you to want to cast a counter spell so that you can draw a card. Yeah, and it's like, I feel like you don't, as a new player, like I wouldn't even know what to counter. You know? Like if I had the, like if I was just playing blue for the first time in Commander, I'd be like, yo, what is going on? Nah. I mean, we'll place this card here just in case. Thieving Otter, Phase Dolphin. Nah, it's nothing really. Exactly. And yo, he's such a... He'll figure it out. He's a bug out. He's literally like one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life. Honestly, I keep telling him to start a channel. So I'm hoping that this is this commander deck gets him to start taking creating content seriously. Because you guys would be laughing so hard, man. I'm telling you, it's so funny. Let's look through the artifacts over here really quickly and maybe we can find something. What is that? No. What is this right here? No, that's not what we're looking for. This draws us a card when it enters the battlefield. And I think, oh no, there's a lot more equipment right here, actually. We do have this Goldvine pick, which when it never equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. So on top of us, because we need to spend mana to recast our creatures are technically going to be unblockable because of Alora. So we could pay 1 mana and essentially trade 1 mana to make a mana that we can use later because we create a treasure token. Then that creature would get bounced to our hand, and then we could use that mana to recast the creature again. So I kind of like this in retrospect. Heraldic Banner is perfect. Regency control. We obviously are going to choose blue. They all get +1, +0. It's perfect. Nah, that doesn't give haste. More equipment. And then I think after Sky Diamond. And then I think after nah, that doesn't do anything. After the next round of blue spells, I think that's it. And that we just finally we'll make cuts, find the lands, and then we're done basically. Yeah, I found them. Prying Blade, you're right. If I have a copy, if I ever find a copy, I'll definitely add it. That card has, the art on this card is super intense. What is this? Oh no. This connives. I mean, we'll leave it there. Nope. 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 Okay. There's that pile. No. What's good, Chris? Oh, nice, bro. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, dude. May you have a better experience than I have playing Edgar Markov. May you win many more games than I have ever had the opportunity to. I think we already got that one. I'm happy to see that I have another copy of that card, honestly. That kind of want to use that card. Oh, I didn't know there was a thing like that. How did you build your Edgar Markov deck? What'd you do? Like, what was the game plan? Did you just add a bunch of strong vampires, or is there a specific synergy? Okay, I think that's everything, guys and girls. I think that is everything. Those are... Yeah, I already looked at those cards. Okay, so now... I already looked at those. Alright, so now we start making decisions. So, automatically right off the bat, we have 36 lands. Automatically right off the bat, I always put 36 lands, so there will be 36 lands in this deck. And we have 2 cards here. So 36, so technically we have 38 cards inside the entire deck. And now we need 38. 100 minus 38 is a number that I don't feel like adding inside my brain right now. Let me see. 100 minus 38 equals 62. So we have 62 cards left. Okay, so I'm gonna sort through the pile and I'm gonna separate all the creatures and then all of the spells. Thank you, Hope. So, creature. This is artifact, so we'll leave artifacts in a pile, but that's a creature, so we'll leave that there. Spell, creature. Wait. What is this? Why is this here? Oh, I guess I never separated this. I guess I just put this on top of the pile of cards by accident. Wait a minute. Guys, did I put the... Guys, where did I put the deck? Guys, I think I just put the deck back into the box. Well, I'm a genius. Well, I have to go back in there and grab it then. Because none of these are none of the cards that I was looking at before. Or at least we found that. Participate. Okay. Well, we have some of them here. I feel like this would be really good. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. And we're not really going to be discarding cards, but when enter the battlefield or attacks, we draw 2. Draw 2, give it unblockable, deal 5 damage, 5 flying damage, essentially. Seems kind of intense. Yo guys, I hid the deck a while ago. Oh, I found it. I found it. Yeah, I got it. It's right here. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to find this deck as fast as I did. Elegeth was the first card, now the Dragon Turtle. Oh wow, there's a lot of cards here. So let's just grab that. So this wasn't one of them. The Ichthyomorphosis all the way to the Rousing Reed. Cool, we found it. Alright, so now I can just put these back. We are good. Yeah, right? I shuffled away my library, yeah. Alright, we got the rest of the cards. So this is a creature, this is a spell, creature, creature, spell, creature, creature, this. This goes. Do we need the Trinket Mage? You know, yeah, we're probably gonna cut that. Do this. Frogify. That's a portal mage. That goes here, this goes here. And this is just our commander, and then 3 more artifacts. What do you do in that situation? Do they just scoop? Do they just lose? Okay, so now that we have the artifacts set up, I'm happy that we have a lot more creatures than we have of anything else, because I'm thinking that I want at least... Do we want 35 creatures? 35 or 40 creatures, and the majority of them kind of acting like removal. You know, just to be able to... I want this deck to be control-y, but just very straightforward. Like, I open my hand and look what I have and I see what I can do and this is what I'm gonna do. Type of thing, you know? I want the lines to be very straight, simple just to see. So we'll go with the creatures first. I'm gonna put the artifacts and the spells off to the side, the other spells, and let me see. Play with no hand. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of intense. So I'm gonna sort these by mana value, and then we're gonna make a decision on what we're gonna keep and what we want to keep. Remember, I think we want to keep the mana value in this deck low, just because if it's low, then I can guarantee that he's gonna be able to play. Nobody likes to sit around and do nothing. Leave Alora up here. It's 4 mana. Play without a hand. Wow, it's just like, just scoop at that point, dude. Okay, so if I look at this, what we want to focus on are things that are going to let me draw cards and things that are going to act as removal. And we will count drawing off of... We will count scrying as drawing. A lot of mana for that. Oh, I really like the Hypnotic Sprite, dude. I think that card's gonna be really good, actually. And the Sage of the Falls here is literally perfect. Elegeth seems kind of random, but we'll decide on Elegeth based on how many cards we have to draw. Okay, so we have a lot of 3-drops. If I look at this and I choose from each pile, what's good, Zach? This is like a mono blue control deck with creatures with enter the battlefield effects, and we are also just bringing them back to our hand with these 2 cards here. Or we can just bring back our commander to our hand, because with the Candlekeep Sage, whenever our commander enters and leaves the battlefield, we draw a card. So we can essentially draw 2 cards off of this little combination we have right here. And yeah, so it's like a control deck. Just keep in mind, guys, that we do have a Discord on the server, and you're more than welcome to join the Discord to build commander decks with other people. And if you're not already subscribed, if you want to comment in chat, you're more than welcome to be here and not comment and just lurk. Like, this is a lurker-friendly stream. But also keep in mind that if you do want to comment in chat, I had to put it to subscribers only because we were having bots writing inappropriate things into the chat and it popping up in my stream. So it was just, I had to do that. So we want to keep the mana value as low as possible. And I think, like, paying 3 mana to cast a creature seems like a nice spot. So I think if we're gonna be picking from these piles, it's because it draws us a lot of cards, or it's because it's going to remove a creature. Like, it needs to be worth it. So we're gonna keep the Network Disruptor. This just taps a permanent. This scries. I don't know if this really matters actually as Network Disruptor, so I think we're just gonna put that off to the side. This will enter the battlefield as a scries. Oh, but this has a defender, so we can't even attack with this. This is a non-bow. This doesn't work. So, Wall of Runes is gone. We'll keep the Disruptor so that we have a 1-drop. And if we want to... who knows? We tap a permanent, so we'll see what that could turn into. We'll play the Hypnotic Sprite because this turns into a reusable counterspell, essentially. Moonsucker Hacker is going to draw us a card. You know, the Eager Instructor, it's a nice foil, looks cool. Each player may scry 1. Whereas these 2 cards just let me scry 2. So I'm just going to play these 2 cards right here. The Pilgrim's Eye, I mean, it gives us a basic land. So, I'm gonna put this in the maybe. That's maybe. We'll see what we draw into. So for 3 mana, which is where we have the majority of our creatures, I think I'm gonna focus on this taps and then it doesn't untap, and then we can bring this back to our hand to do it again at flash speed. So I think Dragon Turtle, we play. Sky Scanner, I'm gonna say maybe for now. Winter Eladrin, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand, we play. This connives at flash speed, so I wouldn't even have to wait until, I mean, I don't know, 3 mana. I'm gonna leave this in the maybe. Whenever this enters the battlefield, we create a treasure token. I mean, 3 mana, kind of like ramp, I guess. We do have a Prosperous Thief. Whenever 1 or more ninja or rogue creatures deal combat damage to a player, we create a treasure token. Our commander is a rogue, so this is a go. Trinket Mage, I don't think this is really that important. So I'm gonna say no to this. A Covert Tactician deals damage to a player. You put an artifact card with mana value 2 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. I think this is a maybe. It really depends on the artifacts that we have. The Bronze Walrus we're playing, the Scries 2 and Axis Ramp. This one also creates a treasure token when it enters the battlefield, so why not? This is tap a creature, we play, bounce to your hand. This is draw a card, discard a card. I mean, I'd rather have this. Champion of the Wits, this draw cards equals to its power. This will return an artifact from our graveyard to our hand, which could be a decent number of artifacts. They destroy our Black Blade, then we can get that back. This we're already playing, so this is a no shot. And then Portal Mage, I think, would be a nice. Whoa, that was interesting. So we're just gonna go back to the actual music for the stream. So we have the Portal Mage here, which we can use to just control combat over and over again, essentially. So we have this that we wanted to play. So these are all a no-go. So far, I'm going to count the number of creatures we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 creatures. Okay. So, this also connives when it enters the battlefield. Let me see. Did I put the other card that connives? I think the Psionic Snoop will play because it has flash. And then I think everything else is good to be out over there. I don't know. This one can return a permanent we control to our hand. So I think we play that. This taps a creature. This bounces a creature. Bounces our creatures. This kind of acts like removal in a sense. You know, I think that just because that card doesn't target, that's good if that went infinite, but just to sacrifice a permanent randomly, I don't think is actually going to be that good, considering we could just target things. This gives us the Monarch. This is an unblockable creature that bounces. I don't know if we play the Octoprophet. Scry 2 for 4 mana seems kind of like a lot. Master Thief, we gain control of an artifact. And then the Rune Eyes will scry 3 and draw cards if it does. So we're at 16 before, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this would bounce a creature. So I don't know. We play Sage of the Falls. This can protect our commander and our background. I don't know about this. This draws us a card and bounces. This would create 2 treasure tokens. This will return an instant or sorcery to our hand. And then we have the All-Seeing Arbiter, which is going to draw us 2. We'll play. This scries 2 at 6 mana on a 4/4 body. I don't know if I really want to do that. Well, if we play Elegith, if we keep Elegith and we scry when we draw, is Elegith? Oh, Elegith is just a Sphinx. I wish Elegith was a Sphinx wizard. I mean, Elegith synergizes with all the scry we have in the deck pretty well. And I think we have a decent amount. How about we count through this afterwards, and we'll count the number of scry that we have, and if we have more than 8 or 9 or 10 triggers of scry, then we keep Elegith. And then we have the Primordial and the Meteor Golem. I don't think I really want to be spending 7 mana on creatures. I would rather draw and scry. This Shipwreck Dowser, I don't know if, I mean, we could return a counter spell back to our hand, actually, now that I think about it. I wish it was the 3-drop thing that did that, but whatever. Let's just be grateful. So this scries on turn 1. We could also bring this back to our hand with the spell to scry. Yeah, technically we could play with the Mutate. We could play around with the Mutate as well. But yeah, I don't think there's enough. Well, technically though, if we play around the Mutate, then we can mutate onto creatures multiple times, return all of the mutate creatures back to our hand to then play them again. So that can turn into like a mini sub-theme inside the deck. You know? So let me just add the scry. 4 mana scry 2 I will never do. We'll just play the Eager Construct because it's 2 mana and it's foil. And then we'll just play the Wall of Runes. So how many? We just added, there's 18, because I just added 2 more. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34! Okay. So I could remove Elegith? No. I just think this is good. Or do we want to go to 40 creatures, guys, and add the mutate creatures? Do we just go to 40 creatures and add the mutate? I think it would put me, if I'm at 34, it'd probably put me at 39 creatures. A mono blue 39 creature commander deck? What is this? Oh wait, and this was the Artisan of Kozilek. I feel like 9 mana. I don't know if I want to play that actually. I'd rather. I don't know if there's a creature. I'd rather just bounce creatures back to my hand than spend 9 mana to reanimate them. So here are some mutate creatures right here, I think. Pouncing Shore Shark. This... We can create tokens with Illyrios. I don't know what would be the strongest thing in the world, but I mean, technically we could create tokens with this. Just a random thought. Alright, I gotta find the mutate creatures. I think it adds a nice little wrinkle to the deck having the mutate there. Especially if it goes unanswered. Oh guys, I just found a new card I gotta add. Yes, Frostlinks. Frostlinks, we tap a creature our opponent controls and it can't untap. Let's go. That's a good one. I'm building a very annoying commander deck right now. But it's okay. I think the mutate was in the first pile of cards that I was looking through, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dreamtail Heron. How many more? That's only 2 mutate creatures. I feel like there was a lot more. Whatever. I'm just gonna hold on to the... This is cool. I'm just gonna hold on to the mutate creatures. And then if I find more later, I'll just add them. But for now, I'll just keep it like that. I'll just leave this pile of the other cards over here. Alright, so how many creatures we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 creatures. I think that's the amount I said I wanted anyway. So we will, we'll go with that. Thank you for liking the video, I just saw that. Okay, so now we have all the creatures. We have 36 creatures, 36 lands, which is 72. We have 74 total cards, including our commanders in the background. So that means that 100 minus 74. I'm a phys ed teacher, not a math teacher, is 26. So, yeah, so now we choose our other spells. So right now, thank you for liking the video, I just saw that. And we have a modern age. So I wanted to play this because this actually turns into a creature, which means that we could bounce this back to our hand to replay this again, to draw a card and discard a card. So I want to play this card. And the same thing with this Behold the Unspeakable. This does the same exact thing. So this will draw us a card, and then we could bring it back to our hand. So we're definitely playing these two. Curse of the Swine is a board wipe, so we play this. Leadership Vacuum. It's a good card. Leadership Vacuum, I think, can go. I'll put the bounce spells right here. This card we're definitely not playing. This one says, whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, this creature can't be blocked this turn. Well, it already can't be blocked. If we want to choose to make Alora unblockable. This would essentially allow us to give Alora unblockable without having to target Alora with her own ability. So I don't know if that's really relevant or not. I mean, I think it is. I think it is relevant. You cancel, we're not going to play. This, you find the villain's lair, we're definitely playing. We're going to put playing for sure over here. We'll leave that there, and then this is maybe. You come to a river, return target on line permanent to its owner's hand. We'll put that there, we'll put that there. This, we're definitely playing. You know what? Let's take this and leave this here and under the maybe, because I have to sort through that later. Definitely playing Cunning Evasion. Dissolve will scry one, more scry. And then Dream Fracture draws us a card. Frogify will enchant a creature. This will enchant a creature. Step Through is a maybe, depending on the wizards that we have. Runaway Together, we play. Turn into a pumpkin, we play. Kasmina's Transmutation, we play. Aether Trade Winds is essentially... We'll just keep that under maybe. Unsummon is maybe. We pick the ones that we want. Ichthyomorphosis we're playing. Anticipate we play. Depart the Realm we play. Gust of Wind draws us a card. Maybe. Exclude we play. Keep Safe we play. Commander's Sphere, Manolith, Seer's Lantern. Mystery Key we play. Goggles of Night. Cloak of the Bat. Hero's Blade. Soul Ring. I don't want to play Explorer Scope. Black Blade. Haunted Cloak. Sky Diamond. Heraldic Banner. And Goldvine Pick. So let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31. So there's 31 cards here. The win con is just control and potentially a lot of damage with the big creatures that we have, and this. I feel like if I have that, Trinket Mage. Wait, so how many? It's 5, you said? 26, yeah, I have 26 spots left. But technically, we still want these, maybe not this one. Unsummon is 1 mana. Stern Dismissal is 1 mana. Wait, what? Oh, so I can pay 1 mana to return something back to my hand. I think that works as well. This will bounce a creature we control. Yeah, you're right. I think we get rid of these cards for sure. And the Sword Coast Sailor, I don't know if that's... I'm still iffy on this card. Like, I want it. I want to be able to attack with my commander. Unblockable every turn, even if... But I just don't know if the 3... It's commander damage, dude. We play that. Just in case if we buff our commander. Nah, we get rid of it. I don't think it matters. Because we're going to be tapping things down and stuff and bouncing things, so it's like, why do I need to do that? Alright, so now we're cutting... We're adding 4 to this, so this is 35. We have 35 cards here. So let's do this by mana value again, and then we'll make a decision. So 2... 2, this is 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave this as 4, actually, because this costs this and this. This is 5. 1. This is 6. Well, we'll leave this as 2 because technically we're not even going to be equipping this. This is 4. This one is 4. This one's 3. I don't know if you really need this mystery key, honestly, so I'm going to cut this automatically. So we just made 1 cut. Commander Sphere, keep safe. Maybe the exclude we get rid of. Depart the Realm, I think we play because it's... I mean, it's foretell, so I'm basically going to count this as 1. That's all I'm ever going to play it for. Or do we get rid of this because foretell is confusing? I think we get rid of this. Casmita's Transmutation, turn into a pumpkin is 4 mana. This is 2. We want the Monarch in the game. Frogify, Dream Fracture, Dissolve, Cunning Evasion, River, Age, Behold the Unspeakable, it's technically 5 mana. And then Curseless Wine's gonna be a lot of mana. And then this. Okay, so thank you for liking the video, I just saw that. So I'm thinking here, I just took out 2 cards. So we're at 35 before, so now we're at 33. We still need to get to 26, which is like 7 more cards. Or 9 more cards? 7, yeah, 7 more cards. Okay. So I think we get rid of Behold the Unspeakable. Creatures you don't control get -2, -0 until the end of turn. And then we draw 4 cards. That seems kind of ridiculous. And then we could do that again. I think we play that. So we'll keep that. Turn into a pumpkin I think costs too much mana. So that's 1. Goggles of Night, we're definitely keeping, we gotta keep these 3 cards right here because they give our creatures, this gives us haste, this gives us haste, this will let us draw a card. So we play that. So now we have to get rid of 6 more cards, which are probably going to be from in here. We'll play this to counter a spell. This counters a spell. This counters a spell. This lets us draw. I think we play Commander's Sphere, the Manolith. Seer's Lantern, we need ramp to play that, and the Heraldic Banner. Ichthyomorphosis, I'm gonna say no to. So that's 2, so now we have 5 more cards. Ooh, now we're really cutting into this now. I think the Recalibrate can go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think, do we even keep Anticipate inside here? Because we have so many creatures that scry and draw. I think we get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 5 with you come to a river. Kasmina's Transmutation I kind of want to keep. The Goldvine Pick I think we keep because it synergizes with what we want to do. Do we get rid of Frogify and Kasmina's Transmutation? I think that's where I'm at right now. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because technically we're going to be bouncing and tapping creatures and bouncing creatures and tapping creatures so much. I just don't think this is really necessary. And I really like the idea of holding on to more. Like this gets rid of a creature or at least bounces it. We're going to be doing that a lot with the creatures that we have. So I think we just cut that instead. And then, so that's going to go over there. So we keep all these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, so I have space for 1 more card. We'll say the, Come to a River we'll play. This gives unblockable. That might be relevant at some point. If we can return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, so can't really bounce too many permanents. I think we made it. I think this is it. So now we just need the lands, but I can do the lands on my own. How about we playtest this just to see how it plays, and we can then make any adjustments if we need to make adjustments. And then we will go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my lands. I'm gonna run a quick ad on the video, and then we will go ahead and do that. Let me see. Where are my lands? That is the question. Gotta look for my lands. I will be right back. Okay. Found my lanes. Yo, hold up. For whatever reason, I think the playmat camera is frozen, so I'm gonna go ahead and deactivate and activate it again. I'm gonna see what happens. Or did it disconnect? Oh, that's what happened. Well, we found the lands, which is positive. That you'll see in a moment once the camera turns back on. Oh. Alright, we're having some we're having some technical difficulties right now. Yep. Oh, there we're back. No longer having technical difficulties. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. So, hey, I was thinking about, I think Manny's gonna want this art. I don't know if he's gonna want this one. I think this one looks cooler. The cooler art is cooler than that one, but we'll see. You shall decide. So we need islands. 36 lands. Island, 1, 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wait, was that an island? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, that's it. That's fast. That went by really fast. Alright, so now we got all these lands. See, and because it's mono blue, it's a bit cheaper. It's a bit cheaper to put this stuff together, you know? I'm not trying to... I know Manny's my best friend and all, but I ain't trying to give him too much money. The dude can pay for his stuff himself. So there's 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so now we have commander deck, guys. So, I think I'm gonna swap out this art right here. I think this one seems weird. This one seems cool. Okay, so now that we have the commander ready, we're just gonna playtest this to see how this plays. And then, please somebody remind me, we have to do, well, please universe remind me that I have to go through the Discord and answer questions from people in the Discord. Oh, look at that. It'd be nice if we had. One day this stream will be sponsored by Dragon Shield. Just be aware that at some point there will be a link in the description below where you can purchase Dragon Shield sleeves, potentially at a discounted cost, that helps to support the channel over here. So you support me and support your cards at the same time at some point in the future. Yeah, right? He's more than welcome to buy whatever he wants to buy for this, you know. To me, it's like these cards were just gonna sit in the box over there anyway, so it's like, it doesn't really matter to me. What is this? Oh, I gotta find another island. Okay, so now let me grab the island. Cool. So let's see what we got here. I think making commander decks are so relaxing. So let me see. We got this. We're gonna go into playtesting mode, so I gotta switch the scene over. Hey, okay, now we're in playtesting mode. So guys, let me go on Scryfall. Actually, I have the image right here. Let me actually just add the commander to the video, which is Alora the Merry Thief. So that's gonna pop up and be really huge. We're gonna click on Feather. I totally could have had this planned, so I'm aware. We're gonna go ahead and move that. Click on this. Cool. So now you have Alora. And now the scene is set. Whoa. Nice. Oh, my camera. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. So what about I turn the, let me move this and turn the camera on. Or do you guys think it looks better without having my dumb face on the screen while I'm playtesting? Because technically I'm still here, you know? Oh yeah, you're right. You're so right. Dude, you're making this stream better. Thank you so much. I forgot about the Candlekeep Sage. Alright, yeah, so do that. Right over. Let's move this over just a little bit. Yeah? Yeah. And now I have to get Alora off the word zone. Or move the entire screen. So we'll do that. We'll get a little space in between there. Move this over here. Word. Nice, Hope. You're clutch. Thank you, Hope. I appreciate that. Okay, so look. Now, let's playtest this. We'll see how this plays, and let's go to the intense playtesting music, because that's generally what we do when we do these things. And let's see what we got going on. The deck that we're playtesting today is Alora the Merry Thief. This is a mono blue control commander deck that I am building for one of my best friends who was wanting to learn how to play commander. So this is beginner, very beginner friendly, you know, almost literally designed to play for beginners. If you want to watch the deck being built, there is a video on the channel where you can watch myself and the other people that are in the live stream help to build the deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna draw and see what we get. Alright, so we got an island, we got a construct, a cloak, we got a counterspell. We do have a creature here on turn 2 that we can use to scry. We have 2 creatures that we can scry with. I think this is an amazing hand, actually, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play, and we're gonna draw into a network disruptor, which is going to let us tap a permanent. So we're gonna get down an island, and then we'll tap the island here. We'll play the network disruptor, which is going to allow us to tap nothing. Maybe we tap something, whatever, it's fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pass a turn here. I'm gonna keep the Haunted Cloak over here in the hand zone because I'm not gonna play that just yet. The counter spell, I'm not really gonna play anytime soon either. This also can draw us cards as well. So I'll grab these cards when we're ready to use them. So I'll hold on to these. We're gonna go ahead and draw for turn, and we draw into an unsummon. Okay. I really would like to find a land for next turn. So because I want to do that, we're gonna cast the Omen Speaker and scry too. So let's see what we scry. Cunning Evasion, which is amazing, and the island. So I think that we obviously put this on the top so we can play our land, but I want to keep Cunning Evasion there because that card is just super good. It's just super good. So we'll do that, and then we'll pass the turn, and then we'll untap, and we'll draw into that island. We'll play the island, and now we have a flying 1/1 that we could have attacked with last turn technically. And you know, it takes 4 mana to play the goggles. I could cast either my commander. Let's get our commander. Let's get our Candlekeep Sage on the board. So we'll tap 3, and we'll play the Candlekeep Sage, which is gonna let us draw a card when our commander enters and leaves the battlefield. So we'll do that, and then we'll attack with this, and then we'll pass the turn, and then we're gonna go ahead, untap, and then we'll draw into Cunning Evasion, which I was very excited to put in the deck when I found it. And now we're gonna pay 3, and then we'll cast Alora, which is gonna have her enter the battlefield. When she enters the battlefield, we're going to draw a card off the Candlekeep Sage. Yes! Yes! And we draw into a island. So then that means that I can play the island per turn. And now, technically, I could go to combat, and I'm gonna attack with... Oh, what are we... I'm gonna attack with the Network Disruptor right now. And it's gonna be unblockable because of Alora. And then at the beginning of the next end step, I gotta put it back in my hand. That would have been so good if it happened immediately, but we have to deal with it. So, well, that kind of changes things. I don't know if I want to put the Network Disruptor back to my hand. I kind of want to draw cards. So, technically, I could play I'll attack with the Omen Speaker, I'll deal 1 damage, and then I can hold up the blue mana here for this unsummon that I could cast. So, that's a good thing. So we will then have this get bounced, we'll end the turn. Let's say our opponent casts a removal spell on Alora during their turn, and we will tap blue, we'll cast an unsummon, and we'll turn Alora back to our hand, which is going to trigger the Candlekeep Sage, which is going to allow us to draw a card. And we'll draw into an island, and then we'll untap, and then we'll draw for turn. Another island, so we'll play the island. I think right now what we could do is... Guys, you know, giving all my creatures flash would be really good, because technically I could bounce this back to my hand and then flash this back into play. You know what I mean? Or flash one of these back into play the next turn right away. instead of me having to wait an entire turn cycle to play my creature. Random thought. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna play the Omen Speaker first. Or do we want to just start drawing cards off of the goggles? Because I could pay 1-2. I played my land per turn, so... What do we do here? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I think I could play Alora. I want to scry, dude. So I think what I would do in this situation, honestly, is I need to get some form of card advantage. So we'll play the Omen Speaker and we'll scry 2, a Frost Lynx, and a Hero's Blade. Leyline of Anticipation is amazing suggestion. We have thank you, Hope. So now we have Frost Lynx and Hero's Blade. Do we play around the removal, or do we play... I think we just keep them both, honestly. We have another land in our hand. And I could start to make my creatures that I'm attacking with deal a good amount of damage. So, but let's just draw into the removal first. So what we'll do actually right now is just pay 3. I'll play Alora, which is going to cause us to draw a card, and I'll draw into the Frost Lynx. And then we drew a card, so now we have the Frost Lynx. And then I think what we're going to do there is just pass the... No, we go to combat. We'll tech with the Network Disruptor, and then in our end step, we'll bounce us back to our hand. And then we'll pass. Oof. And then we will untap. We're going to draw for turn. The Hero's Blade. We'll get down the island on the battlefield. Technically, right now, I could pay 1. Does this really even matter? I think we hold off on that play. I think what we can do right now is... How can we draw this turn? I think that's the question I need to consider. I can draw by paying 2 mana, playing the Goggles of Night. We'll pay 2 mana and equip that to the Omen Speaker. And then what we can then do is, if I had 1 extra mana, I think we're just going to use this as an opportunity to get... Wait a minute, no. I think we equip the goggles to Alora, and then what we'll do is pay 2 mana and we'll play the Hero's Blade on the battlefield. We'll go to combat, and then I will attack with Alora. The Dulcanori is great. Tag, you're 100% right. So we're going to attack with Alora, and then we're going to have Alora be unblockable. So right now we're going to deal damage. We're going to scry 1 and then draw a card. So we're going to scry 1. It's the Horizon Scholar, which is another way for us to scry. It puts a pretty big creature on the board, but I think that I'm going to put this on the bottom. And then we're going to draw a card. So we'll draw into the Hypnotic Sprite, which is a reusable counterspell. Perfect. And then we will go to end our turn, and then Alora is going to get brought back to our hand. And then we'll pass. Let's say our opponent casts removal on... In fact, casts a board wipe. Let's say that happens. And because there was a board wipe, I'm going to lose my Omen Speaker. And then we will untap. Okay, we will then draw for turn. We draw into Archaeomancer. Okay. So if the Hero's Blade gets destroyed, or the Haunted Cloak gets destroyed at some point, we can then cast it. We're not really going to use this card, so we'll leave this over here. How many cards do I have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we just... Alora was... Oh wow, guys, we had a lot of cards in our hand. I had to discard. I would have discarded this construct. So Alora's still here. Now what we can do is, we didn't have a land to play that turn, but I don't think it's that bad of a thing. I can pay 3. I'll play Alora. That's going to trigger the Hero's Blade, so the Hero's Blade is going to automatically get attached to Alora. We're going to draw a card off of the Alora trigger. We find a Goldvine pick. And then I think what we do in a situation is, because Alora doesn't have haste, we can then replay or play a... No, I think we want to save... I don't know what we do here, actually. How about... I can pay 2 mana? No, let's pay 3. And we'll play the Frostlinks. And then... because we played the Frostlinks... You got it, Zach. You got it. Thank you for being here, dude. We have the Frostlings. We're gonna tap down a creature our opponent controls, and then they don't untap, so we don't get attacked by a big creature potentially. And then I have 1 mana. No, I don't. I don't have any mana left open right now. Okay, that's gonna be that. So we'll pass the turn. We'll untap. And then we'll draw into the island again. So we will play this island for turn. And now I'm in a position where technically... I mean, I could attack with Alora for a decent amount of damage. And I could technically equip the goggles to the Frostlings to draw a card, give this unblockable. No, but Alora wants to deal damage though. I wanna deal damage through Alora right now. I think that's kind of the idea. That's the game plan. So I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna equip the Goggles of Night to Alora. And then I'm gonna pay 3 mana, and I'm gonna cast the Haunted Cloak that we have here, which we're just gonna save that. And then I'm also gonna pay... I really wish this Network Disruptor had Flash, guys. I think Flash takes this deck and just puts it over the edge. I think Flash really makes this deck very strong. Because I could technically hold up this at instant speed and this tap a permanent right now, which would be pretty nice. But, did I tap? I could play that Cunning Evasion. 1, 2, 3. And then let's just use all our mana. We'll play a Cunning Evasion. And whenever a creature we control becomes blocked, we can bring it back to our hand. So because that's the case, we're going to attack with the Frostlinks, which I doubt somebody's going to block. So that's just going to be unblockable, essentially. And then we'll target Alora with Alora's trigger to give her unblockable. She's going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6 damage, unblockable. We scry 1 off of the goggles. It's an island. We played our land for turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'm gonna scry this to the bottom, and then we'll draw into an island. It's a good thing we scried that. I'm gonna put this over here off to the side, and then let us, if we, technically I could bounce, wait, this has to bounce to my hand. So we're gonna end the turn. Alora's gonna go back to our hand. Alora's gonna leave the battlefield, which is gonna trigger the Candlekeep. So we'll draw a card. another island, and then we will pass a turn. Let's say somebody casts removal on our frost links so that we don't tap down their things. So that happens. And then we will untap, we'll draw for turn, and we draw into another island. Wow. We're gonna play an island. And then you are, do I have to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I'll discard an island. Tag, thank you for the reminder, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands right now. So now we replay Alora. So we play Alora. That's gonna trigger the Sage. We're gonna draw a card. And then when Alora enters the battlefield, that's gonna trigger the Hero's Blade, so this automatically attaches. And then I can pay 1 mana and equip the Haunted Cloak to Alora. And then technically I could pay 2 mana to equip the Goggles of Night as well. Do I have a way to... Well, Alora is going to be unblockable, so it doesn't really matter. The unblockable is really clutch, guys. How about we just pay 2? Or we pay 1? Nah, I don't think that really matters. How about we pay 1 mana if we do something really meta, and I'll play a Network Disruptor to tap down an artifact that my, like a mana rock or a soul ring that my opponent has, which is going to force him to not be able to cast a spell, potentially, at another time. So we'll do that. We'll hold up 3 mana right now because we do have you find the villain's lair, and we can hold this up to counter a spell, essentially. And then I'm going to go to combat with my hasty unblockable 6 power creature. We attack, which is going to allow us to attack unblockable at 6 more damage. And then we'll pass a turn, return Alora back to her hand, and then draw a card. Another island. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. We'll discard this island. We'll keep the cool one. And then we will untap. Let's say we had to cast our counter spell. So we countered a spell. And then we'll untap. And we're going to draw for turn. We'll draw into... Guys, how many islands have I drawn in a row? I really wish we had the scry right now. We'll play this island for turn. And then, you know, a spell that triggers, that could double Alora's ability would be really good too. Now that I'm looking at this. So we pay 3, we replay Alora, Hero's Blade equips, we draw a card. Guys, this is getting intense. How many islands have we drawn? We're gonna pay 2, we're gonna equip the goggles to the Hero's Blade. Oh, Teferi is actually an amazing... Yeah, the Mage of Zalfir would be so great here. You're 100% right. We pay 1 to give Alora haste. We go to combat with an unblockable creature. That damage is adding up, guys. It's really adding up. Haste, Vigilance, Trample. We will scry 1 into a Moon Snare Specialist, which is not a land. And I think we're actually gonna keep this. We'll draw this card. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is gonna leave... Do we hold up? Yeah, we'll hold up the Hypnotic Sprite as a counterspell. And then this will get bounced back to our hand. We'll draw a card into a Sailor of Means. I'm gonna go ahead and discard 1 of these islands. I'll leave my commander right here. And let's say that we have this in our hand. We have this in our hand. Land, pick. We're gonna hold on to the Hypnotic Sprite. And then let's say our opponent casts the spell that we want to counter, we can counter that with the Hypnotic Sprite. Counter target spell can random and cost 3 or less. So now this is in the adventure zone, so we'll leave that there. And let's draw for turn. We come to a river, which means that we could give a creature unblockable or return a permanent to its owner's hand. So we will pay, let's play one of our many lands. And then we'll get down the island. We'll pay 3. And we see the combo that's being created here. Alora, Hero's Blade attaches. We can pay 2 to equip this to Alora so that we can or do we equip this to the Network Disruptor because it has flying, just to give it some value. Yeah, we equip this here actually. So 1/2 to the Network Disruptor. Pay 1 to give Alora haste. We have 4 mana open right now. Or did that not really even matter? Because technically, let's equip this to Alora. How about we do that instead? Because technically, we could go to combat. Did I draw off of Alora entering the battlefield? I don't think I did. So I'm going to draw into an island. And then what we're going to do is attack unblockable here. And then attack with the Network Disruptor. So a couple things are going to happen. I'm going to have to scry and then draw. I'm going to draw into this Modern Age. And then I'm going to ninjutsu the Network Disruptor. So I'll pay 3. And I'll return this to my hand. And then the Moon Snare special is going to enter the battlefield. It's going to deal damage. This is 2 damage, and then we return a creature an opponent controls to their hand. So we'll keep the Network Disruptor. How about we cast it? So I don't think I can use the mana to cast anything else right now, unless I had an extra mana at some point, which I don't. So we're gonna play the Network Disruptor and tap a permanent, and then that happens. So you see the deck, how the deck is working essentially. I mean, I could keep going up another land. I need to shuffle better. And then, but you generally get the idea for how the deck was playing. I think if I had drawn into the Black Blade and was attacking for, you know, a lot more damage, you know, that turns this unblockable creature into a 3-turn clock if I attack for a minimum of 7 damage. Which I think was good. I liked the interaction. I liked how cheap the creatures cost to play. I like how easy it is for us to draw cards. I had to discard down to hand size many times. So that's going to be the play test for today. So if you enjoy videos like this and you want to see more videos like this, you can like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, remember you can subscribe to the channel. We do have a Discord that you could join that you can help to, or just work with other people to build commander decks. And please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So what we're gonna do right now is, you know what would have been really good? Hero's Blade costs 2 mana. And I think I have a creature that tutors for a treasure, or an artifact that costs 2 mana or less. We'll take out the Eager Construct to replace itself with that card. So let's grab the we'll look for that artifact. Let me go back into the deck building scene. The one last potential act could be Invisible Stalker. What does Invisible Stalker do? I know I have this card here somewhere. He is unblockable and has hexproof. Urgh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Nice way to, with the ninjutsu creatures, maybe add some more ninjutsu creatures inside here as well. I kind of want to keep this deck. This is kind of fun. Guys, what do you think about this? Aeon Frolicker enters the battlefield. If you cast it, target opponent takes an extra turn after this one. Until your next turn, you and planeswalkers you control gain protection from that player. For 4 mana, guys, I think that this is like a weird bomb inside the deck. Like, that can really swing a game in somebody's favor. That card is so unique. Dude. There it is, I found it. That was fast. Cool. The Tribute Mage. Oh wait, and you know what? You know what else? Hold up. A second. You know what else would be really good? Because we have the Tribute Mage, we have to add, where is it? Step Through. We play Step Through because we can Wizard Cycle this for 2 mana, which means that we can tutor for our Tribute Mage, which means that we can tutor for our Blackblade Reforged. And potentially give Alora just a ton of damage. We could tutor for Blackblade. We could tutor for... Dude, is there one of these that returns a creature? Thank you for complimenting Zach. I mean, Zach, thank you for complimenting Tag. I appreciate that. But isn't there one of these that returns a 3 CMC artifact as well? I gotta remove a spell now. We'll get rid of this. No, we get rid of the other one. That card felt bad when we drew it. Where is it? I'm looking for the one creature that enters the battlefield and just creates a treasure token for 3 mana. It's not there. Whatever. This one is gone. That's fine. I think it was there somewhere. We'll play Step Through. But I think that, it's... What is this one? Tribute Mage? It's Treasure Mage or Trophy Mage? Or something like that? I don't even know if I have a copy of that card. I think I have it inside my other, inside my other commander deck. Yeah, I think I do. It's fine. It's no big deal. Alright, guys. Because then, technically, I could use the other mage to tutor for the Haunted Cloak, which would give haste. But, technically, the Tribute Mage could tutor for the 2 mana artifacts that give our commander haste as well. Guys, I really... Dude, this commander deck, guys, I think this commander deck is awesome. I'm really happy with the way this is right now. This is perfect. I ain't buying no sleeves. He's gonna buy the sleeves for this deck. I ain't sleeving this deck. Trophy Mage, right? Yeah, and there's a wizard. That's what I'm saying. Trophy Mage. Trophy Mage would be really good inside this deck. Okay, so this is this. Okay, we made the deck. Cool. So, yeah. Do you guys want me to upload the deck list right now or no? And then I can turn on a YouTube video or something for us to watch on the stream while that's going on. Oh, Dragon Shield, dude. Dragon Shield's gonna be a sponsor of the stream one day, so it has to be Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield sleeves. They're so overpowered, they should be banned. Dragon Shield. Seriously, I really like Dragon Shield sleeves. But we have this set up, so let me go move this. The only Alora. You're right, probably. I definitely am gonna have the only Alora deck on YouTube, I think. So let me... Alright, so... Let's... do this. So you guys could either watch me upload the deck list or I can turn on a YouTube video for you guys to watch. You guys want to watch a game of Commander while I get this set? Or do you want to watch a food video or a funny video or who knows? We watched a food video the last time, so I'm gonna turn on food. EDH gameplay? Okay, thank you. That makes my life easier. From what channel, guys? Yo, have you guys ever seen Quintessential? Have you guys ever seen Games Haven? The Games Haven YouTube channel. I really enjoy their Commander gameplay videos. So how about we watch one of the... Oh, perfect, watch. Wait. Ooh, I'm happy that you haven't seen this. Watch. Let me move this over here so I can see this. Let me see, we got, let me turn on the display capture. Playmat cam, we hide. Let's open this up. Okay, cool. So now... Do you guys want to see Ishin, Nashi, Hinata? Do you want to see the precons from Kamigawa? Or upgraded precons? I would say no to that. Arabo versus Seraph versus Subira versus Ib Halfheart. Do you guys not care, or is there a specific commander? We have Giada, Koma, Essex here. And Zerzoth. How about we watch that one? That one sounds interesting. Giada sounds cool. Koma, Cosmo Serpent. That's awesome. Alright, I'll choose then. I really like the... Oh wait, what's that? Oh, they uploaded a new video. Is it respectful for me to... It's alright. I'm not gonna watch their brand new video. I think I don't want to take views from them like that. We'll watch this one. This one, Giada. This was 2 weeks ago. I'm not doing it. Hold up. Let me put the music down. We'll turn this up. Let me know if you guys can hear it and if it looks good on your end.
You should. No.
He looks very scary.
Yeah, that's why I kill him.
And then I gotta upload the deck list. So.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another episode of Quintessential Commander. My name is Esmond and today we have a very special guest joining us. His name is Nash, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hi everyone, my name is Nash. You also can find me on Instagram on MTG.
You guys want me to skip through this?
SG. So basically,
Or do you guys want to watch this like
when
this?
I started out MTG, so I like taking photos of foils and showcasing cards.
Yeah, he has a pretty big following there on Instagram, takes pictures of foils.
Just let me know if you
really
want me to
cool
skip through
pictures
this
showing
one.
off all his cards, I assume.
Yes.
And yeah, as usual, we have Gabriel and
Paul.
And today we are playing some special decks. A big shout out to all of you subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking and commenting down below.
Yeah guys,
as
subscribe
well as
to the
my
YouTube channel.
patrons. You guys have voted on what deck I am playing today. And finally, a big shout out to our camera equipment sponsor, Black Magic Design. These guys make some of the best camera equipment in the world, always making us look amazing. Alright, so as I said, patrons have voted for the deck that I am playing today, and it is mono red. It is Zerzoth Chaos Rider. This was a very difficult deck for me to build. Basically, it's all about getting my opponents to draw cards when it's not their turn, so that I can make devils that can die and ping people, and something about discarding cards.
Very descriptive. Thank you, Esmond, for your TED Talk.
So I'm trying to channel my inner Matthew here and be mono red.
Hi everyone, I'm playing Gaida. So it's an Angel Tribal, and so the purpose of the deck is to get Gaida to guide the angels to victory.
Yeah, not bad. I'll be playing the second most top voted deck on Patreon. It's Essex Fractal Bloom. I'm attempting to make a lot of tokens and copy creatures on the board that may not or may be mine.
When we first played Essex, actually, we played it wrongly. So Gabriel is here to atone for that mistake.
Atone for Matt's mistake.
Yeah.
This is not here. Hi Matt, I'm here to atone for your mistakes.
Okay, so I'm playing Koma, Cosmos Serpent, and it's really just a Koma Ghost Bird deck. Yeah, it's just random things that work together with Koma and the creatures entering the battlefield. That's it.
Okay, so those are the decks that we are playing today. Don't forget, if you enjoy this series, share, like,
I lost
subscribe,
Tiki
comment,
out of
go check
Command
out the Patreon
Fest.
page, merchandise page to support this show. And let's begin! So let's see who starts first.
Alright, I'll go.
Oh man, I'm last!
They have good video editors
Paul.
over there.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I will lay a forest, and I will say go.
Alright, draw for turn. Play planes and
Nice
go.
planes.
I will draw. Well, I'll play a mountain. I will tap it for 1 mana.
No!
And I'll play a currency converter.
That's a good one. So good
Yeah.
now. I
Yeah.
need to get myself a copy.
So it says whenever I discard a card, I can exile it from my yard, and it does a whole lot of other things that you will soon find out.
I don't care.
You will care soon.
But draw. I'll play a forest. And I will pass.
Alright, draw for turn. I will play an island. I will tap 2, and I will play a Sky Diamond, enters the battlefield tapped, and I will say go.
Alright, draw for turn. Play a second planes. Tap 2. Play a Marble Diamond that comes in tap.
What's a ramp?
And that's all for my turn. Yeah.
And if you all haven't noticed, all his cards are foiled.
Yeah.
most of
As you
my
are continuing noticing that at the end that I'll tap 1 green, I'll play Nature's Claim
Ooh.
on Currency Converter.
You're looking at my side. I'm so
There's so much RAM, you target my converter.
It's really strong. I know how strong
Really?
it is.
Fine, it will be a destroyer.
You get
Well,
4
good
life,
luck.
not too bad. You know?
It's actually really simple, man.
Converted your Currency Converter into 4
You're a
life.
horrible person. I will
Goblins
go to
are
my turn,
fun.
tap and draw. Alright, I'll play a mountain.
Very good.
I will tap 1 for a Wayfarer's Bauble.
You should have played that on turn 1.
Well, I just drew it, so I
that's
couldn't play on
unfortunate.
turn 1. And let me think about this. Yep, you know what? Let's risk it. I'll tap 1 and I'll play Burning Inquiry.
Oh man.
So each player draws 3, then discards 3 at random. So let's all draw.
Oh, they
Okay,
all do?
so we'll all help each other pick, okay? So I'll pick for Nash, Nash you pick for me.
I will pick this, and this.
Alright, I'll pick these 3.
Alright.
Okay, I'm discarding Jessica's Will,
Oh yeah.
Mountain, and a Whisper Silk Cloak. Oh no.
Oh man. I have Hinterland Harbor, Yamibaya, and Made of Cells.
Very strong. Alright, so I have Forest, Mirror Shield, and Burn and Sun's Avatar.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Alright, for me it's my Smothering Tithe, Plains, and Starnheim experience.
Okay, that was fun.
Pretty good, pretty good. Alright,
I'm done.
untap draw. Tap breeding pool. Pass.
Alright.
Untap.
I need to ramp.
Draw. I'll play a island. Then I'll just tap 3 for Verity Circle. Why not?
Okay.
I'll say go.
Yeah.
Alright, untap, draw, play another planes, then I will tap 3 to play Commander Sphere.
Good
Then
card.
I will tap another 2 to bring out my Commander
man.
Gaida. So it's Flying Vigilance, each other
Nice,
angel
sounds
you
cool.
controls enters with an additional +1/+1 counter already.
I will untap. Land. Suck, gay bro. I will sacrifice my bauble.
Yeah!
Alright, so I'll find a mountain, enters tapped, and that's it for my set turn.
Untap, draw. Play a Alchemist Refuge. And I'll cultivate. I look for a forest and island. The island enters tap and the forest goes to my hand.
Okay.
And I pass.
Alright, untap. I draw for turn. I'll play a Reliquary Tower. I will say go.
Ooh.
Draw, I'll play another land, planes. I will tap 5 to bring out Shattered Angel. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, I may gain 3 life.
I will respond to your cast. I will tap 5. I will cast Spell Swindle to counter target spell and create X colorless treasure.
Oh, it's even
artifact
worse now!
tokens. I need treasures.
Okay, so Paul, you get
I
5
get 5 treasures. Yep. I'm sorry, I was too good to pass that one.
It's okay, just wait.
Alright,
Just
so
beat him.
I'll move to combat and attack Paul for just doing that.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Alright, yeah, that's 2 commander.
I will take 2 commander.
And that's all for my turn.
Alright.
He's like, I got you back. I got you back.
Land. Oh my gosh. Well, I will tap 3 and I will play a devil called Sin Prodder.
Very good.
So 3/2 Menace. Beginning of upkeep, I reveal top card of my library. Any of you can make me put it into my graveyard. And then if you do that, it will deal damage to you equal to the CMC. Otherwise, it goes to my hand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I'll say go.
Untap, drop. Wow, pretty good one. I'll play a Kodama's Reach.
Very nice.
More RAM.
This is Simic decks doing Simic things.
Just green. No blue so far.
I'm playing blue.
You're not doing that, you're just countering myself.
No, I'm ramping! This was a ramp spell!
That's true, that's true.
I find an island and forest. The island comes in tapped. The forest goes to my hand.
Yep.
I'll play a back channel pathway.
Bark channel.
Or back channel. And I will play a Coiling Oracle.
Very nice.
So ETB.
And that's battlefield, I reveal the top card, which is Agent of Treasury.
Yeah.
If it's not land, it goes to my hand.
Yep. Very good. Very good. Next turn you can cast it and take Coma.
Yeah! Alright, then pass.
I will draw for turn. I will lay a forest. How do I do this? I have to wait.
You just play it!
I'll tap 7. I'll cast my commander, Coma, Serpent.
Okay. Very scary.
Then I will say go.
Untap.
Beginning of your upkeep, Coma will trigger. I will make a googly-eyed snake.
Nice.
Alright, I'll draw. Tap 1 white for Soul Ring. And
You're just rubbing this ramp in my face, right?
I'll tap another 2 for Cold Steel Heart, which enters tap. I'll choose white.
I don't think he has any creatures
Okay.
actually in his deck.
Yeah, and
Go to combat.
Smack people.
Smack Paul.
I will go to attacks and
Swing at Paul.
Okay, Paul.
I'll attack Paul for 2.
Alright, take 2.
Okay.
Another 2 commander.
You are dying.
Yes, I am.
Then I end my turn.
Alright. I will untap.
During your upkeep, Coma will trigger, and I'll get another googly-eyed Coma's coil.
Yes. And on my upkeep, Sin Prodder will also trigger. So I will reveal the top card and hope it's not a land. Oh, Chandra. Does anyone want to pay 6 life to put it in my graveyard?
Yeah, you can.
No, you can have
No,
it.
you can.
Oh yes, alright, it goes to my head.
It's useless.
And then I'll draw for turn. Oh, you're kidding me! I'll tap 3 and play my commander, Zurzov. Chaos Rider! Ding, 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 ding. Alright, I'll go to combat. I'll send Sin Prodder at Gabriel. On attack trigger, each of us get to draw a card and then discard at random. So let's draw.
Agent of Treasury, Agent of Treasury.
Trying to help you guys,
Thank you, thank you.
so don't attack me. You can choose first.
Oh, Chandra, useless.
Oh,
Arcane Denial.
Denial.
Pretty good.
Okay, and then because you drew a card, I will actually get a devil.
Yep.
I mean, you drew a card when it's not your turn, so I get a devil. And then you take 3 damage.
1, 2, 3.
And I did not draw a land, so I'll say go.
Untap.
On your upkeep, Coma will trigger. I'll make a coil. I'll sacrifice the coil to tap down with your breeding pool.
Oof.
Then I will sacrifice another coil to tap down your pathway.
I don't understand.
Okay, then I have
I
my
again draw. I play a forest. Play a Scepter of Celebration.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Whenever you
Nice.
click creature, those common damage could create that many 1/1 green white, that many green white 1/1, that many green white 1/1s. Is this a problem? Should it be dealt with? Why does everything need to be dealt
You have
with?
4 mana, Paul. Do something about it.
This is fine. This is fine.
What did he even just say?
I'll just go try
That
to
was
go
so
over you.
funny.
I will untap. Coma will trigger. I will make a coil.
Okay.
I'll drop a turn.
Yeah.
I'll tap 4. I will cast Helm of the Host.
I mean, any response?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Then I will tap 5 to equip the Helm of the Host onto Coma.
Okay.
Okay.
That's bad.
Let's move to the next game.
Then I'll move to combat. Helm of the Host will trigger, and I will create a copy of Coma. I will declare my attackers as Coma attacking Gabriel, and Coma's coil attacking Yunesh.
Interesting.
Okay, no blocks for me.
I'll take 6.
Okay, so then
I'll take 3.
Okay, and I will say go.
Alright, untap,
During your upkeep, I will get 2 more coils.
draw. Okay, do we need the... I mean, we need the board clear. But...
yes.
Okay, I will sack this first. I will tap 1 and sack it to draw a card. I'll tap for 6
Okay.
to cast Farewell.
You don't have to choose all.
It's okay, I think I will choose everything.
Nice.
Everything.
Okay, I will respond to the cast.
No.
So I will tap a coil to tap down your Coiling Oracle.
Okay.
Then Very Circle will trigger. I'll draw a card.
And then because you drew a card, Zurzov will trigger. I'll
Could
get
play a
devil.
very circle inside
Doesn't
this
matter.
deck actually. Now that you just
Okay, I
played
will
that.
repeat this process. So I sack 3 coils and a copy,
Yep.
targeting the 4 creatures that are remaining untapped on the board.
Using Coma's ability.
Yeah, using Coma's ability.
Yep, okay, so all our creatures get tapped.
In response, I'll float 1 mana from Yada.
Because 4 creatures get tapped, Verity Circle triggers 4 times, and I'll draw 4 cards.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay, then Farewell resolves. Yep. So creatures, artifacts,
Everything, is it?
enchantments,
Even if
graveyards,
And graveyards.
all exiled.
okay.
I set myself back.
It's okay.
It's worth it.
And 1 floating. Then I'll tap additional 2 to play Angel of Vitality. So it's flying. If you will gain life, I'll gain that much life plus 1. So now it's a 4/4 flyer.
Excellent value.
Alright, that's all from me.
Okay, my turn. Untap. 3 lands. Draw. Land! Wheel of Misfortune!
Very nice. Very fortunate.
So after we choose, the lowest number does not wheel. The other 3 wheel. But the highest will take damage equal to the amount of life he's. So everyone ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1.
Ooh.
No! Why? You're not gonna wheel. Okay, so because I'm the lowest, I don't wheel. The 3 of you wheel, and Nash, you takes 9 damage.
That was
Okay.
funny.
Okay. Okay, you all get to wheel.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Untap. Draw. Alright, I'll cast my commander. And I will I'll play a forest. I'm gonna pass.
Ooh.
Upkeep, draw. I will
Nice, guys.
play a command tower. Then I will tap 2.
Pasting
I'll
the
play a
deck
Thought
list
Vessel.
into the description
That's pretty fast.
or into the chat
Then I will
and into the description
tap
as well.
4. I will play Maskwood Nexus.
Oh, nice.
Then I will say go.
Okay, untap, draw, play another planes. Tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
Every turn he has ramp.
So much ram.
He's playing rocks. Playing rocks.
I will tap 4.
Yeah, it took
for
me about
more
15
RAM,
minutes.
Dynamo.
Okay.
And
So let me go see what my dog is doing. I'm gonna be right back.
For Hedron Archive.
More
Wait a
RAM.
second.
Then I will tap another 2 for Crashing Drawbridge. So it's a defender and I can tap it. Creatures control gain haste at the end of turn. I will end my turn.
Okay, my turn. I will untap and draw. Oh, there we go. I will tap 3. I will play Heraldic Banner. I will choose red. So red creatures I control get +1 power. I can tap for 1 red.
Oh, very good.
So I'll tap 2 mana in total and I will play a Ruby Medallion.
Wow!
So my red spells cost 1 less to play. And that's it for me.
Okay, your end step, I will just cast Slip Out the Back on Essex.
Okay,
Right?
sure.
So,
You get a +1 counter.
Yes.
And it phases out.
and my turn, it comes back.
Yeah.
I untap and draw. I'll play a Boseiju.
Nice.
I'll cast Rich Cast Expertise.
Oh. Okay. So S6 is 5, so you draw 5. And then you can cast a spell with CMC 5 or less from your hand.
1, 2, 3,
So good.
4,
Simic decks.
Adrix and Neff.
Okay, that's dangerous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do we need to blow everything up again? No, I'm just kidding.
I go to combat. You're right, Esmond. Here you go.
Esmond?
Yeah, 44.
Yeah, but oh, it's a threat.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay, let's just take 5 first.
Alright, I'll take 5 Commander. 39.
Yeah, I'll move to discard. I'll discard a Tireless Striker and a Mount Drifter. I will say pass.
Alright, I draw for turn. Forest. I will tap 2 to cast Gala Greeters.
Oh, nice.
so good.
Cell tag.
Then I will tap
Word.
3, tap my Masswood Nexus to make a shapeshifter.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna
Gala
take
Greeters
the
will trigger.
video
I will create a tap
and let me
treasure token.
grab the link here.
Yes, tap treasure tokens are not broken.
Totally not
Then what
broken.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link in the
And
description.
I
So for
will
people who
say
want to
go.
watch this game later,
Draw
you are
button,
more than welcome
Play another
to.
planes.
So we're gonna go to
I don't really have much to
games,
do actually.
Haven,
So I'll tap 1.
video.
1. Bring up
Put that in the
Gaida again.
description.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I'll
way
go
that'll
to
stay
attack.
there.
Swing.
And then I
2
think
and
from this
4. Oh yes, 4.
situation, what we're gonna end up doing is
Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wanted to go over some of the okay, now we're back to normal. But this is probably blasting right now. I had to put the volume down. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got the deck done. This is finished. The other thing's finished. We just needed to go over. Let me click on Discord. See what we got on Discord. Oh, look at that. I'm not good at Discord. That's interesting. So how about I actually respond to the comments off stream? I think that's just is a better just makes life easier, I think, for me. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's stream, everybody. I was gonna answer these questions, but I can just do this right now off stream and then just kind of go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna say next Friday is gonna be, let's make Friday the new giveaway day. So next week on Friday, we'll set up the next giveaway for sure. We'll do the announcement. We'll do the announcement for the giveaway next week this Friday. And then people can join the Discord and comment. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I gotta get figured out because now the channel's monetized, so there's a whole bunch of other things that I can add, like memberships and stuff like that, and different prizes. I'm even considering a Patreon and running different tiers on Patreon for the giveaways. I think that would be I'm thinking about doing the giveaways through Patreon actually, because if I do giveaways through Patreon, then that means that I could potentially give away more cards of higher value, because now the giveaways are related to cards that people are paying for the opportunity to win in a raffle. So what if I do a giveaway on the channel giveaway, and then if you want to enter in the other giveaways, then on the other giveaways with the cards of a higher value, they'll exist on a separate giveaway. And then the channel, those same people can still enter the regular channel giveaway, but they'll essentially be entered into 2 giveaways every week on the channel. Essentially, the way that works. But we'll figure out. I would still like the ability to kind of give away any commander. I think giving away commanders that are just of higher monetary value, I think that there are some commanders that are really good that don't have a higher monetary value. So I think that I have to go into it saying like you're gonna get whatever you get, as opposed to it being like guaranteeing like a specific thing, whether it's for this or whether it's for Patreon. I think Patreon just means that like what you pay like 99 cents a month or $1 a month, and then essentially what happens is you enter into 2 giveaways as opposed to just being in one that we'd regularly do for the channel every day anyway, or every week anyway. So I think that makes much more sense to me, and can potentially, I need to bring up revenue for this channel so that I can buy new cameras. So I have a better camera here, a better camera here. I can buy a more powerful PC. I can do a whole bunch of different things to really get the channel going. So I think we're gonna be on stream again a little bit later. I'm gonna take a break right now, and I'm gonna be online later playing the fighting game that I got the other day. And that's the way it's gonna be, okay? So we always end the stream saying the same thing. Always remember, eat healthy, okay? Work out every single day. Most importantly, you gotta believe in yourself, right? Peace out, people.